History remembers Achilles as the greatest warrior who ever lived. Invincible in battle, unmatched in skill, feared by gods and men alike. Yet his story does not begin with victory. It begins with an arrow. This is not a story about strength. It is a story about destiny and the price of glory. Achilles was born of two worlds. His mother, Thetis, was a sea goddess. His father, Peleus, a mortal king. Knowing her son was destined for greatness and tragedy, Thetis tried to cheat fate itself. She dipped Achilles into the river Styx, granting him near invulnerability. But where she held him, the water never touched. The heel. Achilles was trained not as a man, but as a weapon. By Chiron, the greatest teacher of heroes, he learned combat, healing, strategy, and philosophy. He ran faster than horses. He struck harder than seasoned warriors. Every prophecy spoke the same truth. Achilles was given a choice few humans ever receive. Live a long, quiet life, forgotten by history, or die young and be remembered forever. Achilles did not hesitate. He chose glory. Paris of Troy eloped with Helen of Sparta, an act of desire that shattered honor. Sparta answered with rage, not just against Paris, but against Troy itself. War was declared, and far from the shouts of kings and the clash of shields, destiny turned its gaze to one man. Achilles was born for this war. As prophecy demanded his presence, thousands of Spartan warships filled the sea. The fleets set sail for Troy, and the age of heroes began. When Achilles arrived at Troy, the war changed. Entire battalions fled at the sight of him. Blades shattered. Spears failed. He was not just a warrior. He was a force of nature. Fearless, merciless, unmatched. But Achilles' greatest enemy was never Troy. It was pride. When Agamemnon insulted him, Achilles withdrew from the war. Without him, Greek soldiers died in droves. The greatest warrior alive chose silence, and the battlefield paid the price. Long before Troy, Patroclus stood beside Achilles. They trained together. They bled together. Not born brothers, but bound by loyalty stronger than blood. Patroclus watched the war collapsing around them. And in that moment of desperation, he had an idea. Patroclus, his closest companion, could not stand the slaughter. The Trojans believed Achilles had returned. They were wrong. Beneath the bronze and the legend stood Patroclus. Hector, champion of Troy, saw what others did not. Where his soldiers saw Achilles, Hector saw a man wearing borrowed glory. Steel met steel beneath a burning sky. Hector faced the legend he'd been waiting for, and Patroclus fought as if he truly were Achilles. For a heartbeat, mortal strength was enough. Then the gods decided the outcome. Apollo's arrow strikes Patroclus. His helmet loosens. Divine force drains Patroclus' strength. His steps falter. Vision blurs. Hector delivered the final killing blow to Patroclus. Patroclus fell on foreign soil, wearing a legend that was never his. But when his breath left him, something broke far beyond the battlefield. Across the sea, Achilles felt it. Not as pain, but as absence. The war that could not move him before had finally found its way into his heart. When Achilles learned of Patroclus' death,
Hector! You took him from me! Now I'm coming for you!
the world fell silent. His closest friend taken by Hector's spear. Grief turned to fury. Pride shattered into rage. Achilles rose like a waking storm, calling for his armor. No more waiting, no more holding back. He would unleash his wrath upon Troy. The dust of Troy swirled as the two greatest warriors of the age stood face to face.
Your glory ends here, Hector, on this ground, by my hand. Then strike, Achilles! Today, either Troy mourns me, or Greece mourns you.
Achilles struck first, fast, relentless, a storm of rage unleashed. Hector met him head-on, refusing to yield. A kick sent Hector staggering. A headbutt answered back. Blood spilled onto Trojan soil. They clashed again and again, swords flashing, shields shattering, sparks bursting with every blow. Achilles leapt like death itself, blade aimed to end the war in a single strike. Hector dodged, countered, fought with everything he had left, for his wife, his father, his city. But destiny had chosen its champion. Hector faltered. Achilles drove his blade deep into Hector's chest. The greatest defender of Troy fell, Rage consumed Achilles. Before the stunned eyes of Troy, he bound a rope to Hector's lifeless feet. With no mercy left in his heart, Achilles mounted his war chariot. The wheels turned, and Hector, Prince of Troy, was dragged through dust and blood. Achilles' vengeance was complete. He tied Hector's body to a pole beside Patroclus' tomb. Apollo, Zeus, and the Olympians are angered by Achilles' desecration of Hector's body. Guided by Hermes, King Priam sneaks into the Greek camp at night, kneels before Achilles, and begs for his son's body. Moved by sorrow and honor, Achilles agreed to release Hector's body, granting Troy the right to mourn its greatest defender. The war did not end with Hector. Troy still stood, and destiny had one final price to claim.